What's up, everyone? All right, another green day, up 500 bucks today. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed because over my shoulder, we've got stock running up from $5-6 up to $9, and I didn't trade it. But you know what? I'm following my rules. Being green is good. You know, you have to know when to walk away, and there may be times like today that I'm under trading and I'm walking away less than I could, but I'm walking away green. Doing that consistently, it's the name of the game. So it's all about, capital preservation, and sometimes that means knowing when to get up, step back, and be done for the day. So going to finish up here up 500 bucks. Green is good. It's the first day in about 2 weeks I've made less than $1,000, but hey, it's green. It's profit, and I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow. All right, leave comments, questions below. I'll come through and answer them later this afternoon, and I'll see you guys back in the chat room first thing tomorrow morning. All right, everyone. So we're going to get started breaking down the trades from today, finishing the day up $529.37 in about half an hour of trading. So, today's a day where I didn't push it too hard. I wasn't super aggressive. I'll get out my calendar here. It's actually the first day I haven't broken $1,000 in 2 weeks. But that's fine. For me today, I just didn't feel I was super comfortable being aggressive, and so I took it easy, and I think that was the right move. So just going to write in the calendar, 192nd day of the year, up $529. So let's see. Let me switch this to my screen share, and I'll drag up my trading platform. All right, so there we go. So this is my Lightspeed platform through, I'm trading sterling through my Lightspeed account. So GLBS was the only one I traded today. Let's see, let me pull this up. So let me just grab my gap scanner. This morning started the same as every other day, looking at the gap scanners. So we'll use historical date, put this at 9:23, whatever, that's fine. So this is what we were looking at. Leading gapper this morning, JTPY. So this is the stock up the most in the entire market, 143%. That's a huge gap. And what we saw was that the headline here was it was a buyout. The company was bought out by someone else. All right, so the price right around $5, and you can see that's the value of the stock now. No one's going to buy it thinking it's going to go higher. The company's been bought for $5, so it is what it is. All right, so that one, no trades. NETE, this one, a crazy move pre-market from a low of $5 all the way up to $12. The headline on this: launches compliant payment solution for the legal cannabis industry, which is pretty interesting, and I think it's a good catalyst. The cannabis industry, for those who have watched any documentary on it, it's mostly cash-based. They've been kind of restricted on what they can, use, where they can use banks and stuff like that. So, interesting headline there. But by the time the bell rang, this had gone all the way up to 12 and then come back down to 850. I was kind of watching it for a red to green move, and as you can see, this first candle dipped down, and as it surged up, it went from 875 all the way up to 1060. I didn't chase it. I just said, you know what? I'll wait for the first pullback, and then this was the first pullback, and it went all the way back down. And it actually got halted going back down. So, no trades on this one for me. It was volatile, but I just didn't feel like I could manage my risk on it. So, no trades. Next one down, EC. Well, this is a shipping stock, and the shipping sector was kind of led by TOPS, TOPS, but this move, you can see pre-market, it went from yesterday, $1.26 up to $4, and then all the way back down to $1.80. So this is obviously volatility, which we love, but this for me, I was, at this point, I didn't feel like I could trade it. And this kind of got other shipping stocks. These are container shipper, the stocks that, or the companies that move those big container ships, across the ocean. TOPS, EC, GLBS, DCIX, these are all shipping stocks. PXS, so you can see these are all the container shipping companies. So they were all kind of moving in tandem. I wasn't very interested in most of them, but GLBS I have traded a couple times recently and done okay on. Had a reverse split back here like a week and a half ago or last week. So this one I did take a stab on. I jumped in it as it was pulling back right here. I got in for the first candle to make a new high, which was right, well, basically I got in for a break over high a day, which was right on this candle here, as it was surging back up. So it pops up, it pulls back, and then I jumped in. I was in at 65 and 75. My entry at 65 was actually lucky, because I pressed it at 75, and just for a second, it dropped down, and I got filled like just at that second. So I'm in at 65, 75, so my average is 70. It pops up and I'm selling at 89, 84, 89, 82, 71, and the rest is 61. So about 9 cents total profit on my 6,000 shares. Not a big winner. It doesn't really hold up super well. Goes sideways, 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 and then boom, all of a sudden pops from 640 up to 771. And this is kind of what the market's been like today. It's been difficult in the sense that it's been unpredictable. Right out of the gates, obviously, having NETE pop up and then sell off, that was not easy. I wasn't impressed with that. NDRA did something similar, pops up, squeezes up, and then comes all the way back down. Goes from $5.60 back down to $4.35. So that wasn't pretty. And then we had SEED, SEED, similar type of thing. It pops up, comes all the way back down. Tops has been making some kind of dramatic moves up and back down. So generally, I just didn't feel very comfortable with most of these names. Now, PLAG, this is the one that is, kind of the crazy one. Squeezes up on Friday from $3 all the way up to $11.51, and it resumes trading today at $3. It pops up here, it gets halted, pops up, consolidation, halting once, twice, 3 times, up to $5.96, back down to $4.50. Now it's opening up here up to $7. I'm just gonna leave it alone. I mean, good for you guys who are scalping it and making some money on it. I look at it and I'm just like, it's gonna get halted here at 24. LULD is the circuit breaker halt. So right here, 24 by 25. It's going to get halted if it stays at that level. But like I said, I'm glad for you guys that are making money on it, but now I just feel like I can't buy it. It's up too much in this area. I was interested when it resumed here. I was like, okay, I'm going to take a scalp out of the next halt for a move higher, because I think anyone who is short is going to cover, and they're going to have to cover by buying, so it's going to move up. But it ended up kind of opening high and then halting, dropping down, and then popping back up, halting, going up, and then halting, going down, halting, going up, and now, it's just, I don't know. I don't have enough of a profit cushion to push my luck today, and this is one of those things that you got to know when to walk away. And, if you see someone hit a home run 5 minutes after you walk away, you might feel like, oh man, I missed it. But if you're walking away green, you're following the rules. You're doing something that most traders aren't able to do consistently. It's not just about making money, it's about keeping the money in your pocket. So, the high here on this is 724. This is kind of a 1 minute micro pullback under that level. If we pull this out a little bit. So, 724 a spot to watch. Sure, it is. But, in the context, high of the last candle, 717. So over 717 is a spot where typically I'd watch it. Yeah, you do have gap fill, I suppose, up to, this level, but look at the spread. 711 by 739, 728, 730 by 738. The risk is high. The reward, there's some there, but I think I'll just, follow my rules, be back at it first thing tomorrow, and I hope we see a little bit of cleaner action. A lot of stocks on the scanners today, but for me, not a lot of action that was really easy for me to trade. So I'll be happy with a green day, and I'll be back at it first thing tomorrow morning, 9:15 pre-market analysis, and then we'll start trading as soon as the bell rings at 9:30. All right, so that's the game plan. I hope you guys have a good afternoon. Those of you that keep scalping and doing your thing, just make sure you're reducing size as you start to get up into these moves, because there is some more downside risk on some of these. All right, so that's it for me. I'll see you guys first thing tomorrow morning. Bye, everyone. If you're still watching, you must have really enjoyed that video. So why not subscribe and get email alerts anytime I upload new content? Remember, when you subscribe, you become a member of the Warrior Trading family.